Hello. Hey, Yasmin, if you're still in here. Hello, everybody that is live or catching the replay. I am glad that you are here. Today is going to be my first strictly business YouTube live stream. And so if you're new here to my channel, hey sis, hey, hopefully you subscribe. But my name is Rondelle Martin, and I am a Christian business coach that helps women create purpose-based four-figure coaching programs and online communities, but that will be expanding. So pretty much I will be helping Christian women create four-figure purpose-based businesses, service-based in particular. And so if you're not following me on Instagram, follow me for my business content at Rondelle Martin, Rondelle Martin. It's in the description box down below. And of course, follow me on Instagram at Delle, Delle_Delle for lifestyle, motherhood, content, behind the scenes type stuff, just talking to me woman to woman. Okay, so today I'm going to be speaking on sales funnels. If you have not liked, please thumbs up this video. That's how YouTube knows that this is great content and to push it out to other people, because people need to know this. Okay, I've had a lot of conversations in the DMs over the past few weeks. A lot of people need to know this. So push this out, like it, comment, all that. But I wanted to speak on sales funnels because this coming Saturday, March 27th at 11 a.m. Eastern, I will be teaching a live private sales funnel class. And so in that class, I'm going to get down to the nitty gritty and really break down step by step 3 sales funnels that have helped me in my business. I did do a live demo of one funnel on my IGTV. So again, if you want to see that, follow me at Rondelle Martin for that and just click the IGTV tab and you'll see it. But if you want to know the 3 other funnels, then click the link down below. I'll put it in the description or in the comments. And matter of fact, I should be able to put it. I hate to do this to click over, but I just got to get this this link real quick to help y'all out. And you'll be able to buy it if you want to. I'm going to put it in the chat. And I hope I'm not frozen, because that would suck if I am. But, but I'm just going to grab this link really quick for y'all, so that you can purchase if you want to purchase. That way you can get in this sales funnel class, because these sales funnels have helped me. These sales funnels have helped me earn 4 figures in my business. And it's really important to have a sales funnel because it alleviates a lot of the stress. Okay, I just put it in the comments. I don't know if you could click directly to it, but I'll put it up in there for y'all so you can go ahead and buy that ticket, because it's only $20. The class is only $20. And like I said, I will be walking through 3 sales funnels step by step. Like literally you can leave the class. You have everything that you need to plug in this sales funnel in your email so that you can generate money consistently. And like I said, sales funnels help because who has the time to do everything? Okay, as a solopreneur, we got to do a lot. Like I got to create content. I got to market, creating content is part of my marketing plan. I got to teach classes. Hey, Yasmin. Hey, sis. I got to teach classes and work with clients. And I'm still a single mother and taking care of my mom in the house. And it's, it's a lot of stuff going on. So a sales funnel helps you to generate money and to nurture your audience and build a know, like, and trust factor without you always having to show up. This is part of a sales funnel. Your YouTube channel, if you're a YouTuber, could be part of a sales funnel. And I'm going to be breaking that down in the class. Launching products can be part of a sales funnel. I'm going to be breaking that down in the class. Webinars, that's part of a sales funnel. I think I did the webinar sales funnel demonstration, on my Instagram page. So it just helps, and the more that you do funnels, the more you get used to it, the more you play around with it, the more money you can make. It's just a tool. Like all of these things have to work together for you to generate money. And so I have been able to generate 4 figures from the use of sales funnels. I literally woke up last Wednesday to a 4-figure sale because of a sales funnel. 4 figures meaning $1,000 or more, or $1,000, anywhere between $1,000 to $99.99. So get your life, sis. Click the link. And like I said, it's in the chat. So if you're in the live chat, click that. It's only $20 for the class. The replay will be sent out. So anyone who has a class ticket but can't make the class live, they will get lifetime access to the class replay. So don't fret like, oh my gosh, I'm not available at 11 a.m. on Saturday, buy the ticket for $20 because I will be taking the recording after I send it out to all the class registrants. I will be taking the recording, editing the class, and then creating a digital product out of it, and the price will go up exponentially. So you want to buy that $20 ticket, okay? Because you're going to get the info cheaper than the price it will be when it's just on my online store. And you're also going to get an exclusive offer at the end of the class that other people are just not going to get, the general public. So click the link in the bio. I'm seriously going to book a coaching call with you. Yeah, for sure, Yasmin, for sure. I have a business mentor now. She has given me some tasks. I'm like, I don't know how to do any of this, but my girl Delle does. I got you, sis. I got you. Like, I'm going to share the tools. Should I buy the ticket or just schedule a one-on-one call? If you want to learn, I would say definitely buy the ticket for the class because you don't want to miss out on getting it for $20. Now, if you actually want me to sit down and work with you, then definitely book a one-on-one call. But you can book that after you get the class. Like, definitely get in the class first because that's going to give you some tools you can walk away with and start generating some money. And for those of you catching the replay after the 27th, sorry, y'all, it's just, hey, the algorithm did not favor you. So, you can get the class, but you're going to have to pay more. I'm sorry. But if you catch this replay before Saturday, the 27th, March 27th, book the class. $20, y'all, $20. So yeah, and you can get the one-on-one coaching on my bio. Are you following me on Rondelle Martin? I don't know if you are or not. I can't get to that link as quickly as I did the other class. So just send me a DM on Instagram, if anything, and I'll send you the link to book because you have to pull up my calendar to book to make sure that I don't double book with my other clients. So that was a very long intro. Hopefully y'all have not tapped out yet, but we are going to go ahead and get into it, honey. All right. So let's go ahead and get into this. It's not going to be a demo. This is going to be more like background information or whatever, because I don't have the papers to do the demo. And I got to say something for the class. Duh, like, so, okay, I already told you why sales funnels are important. Sales funnels, the bottom line is they are important because they nurture your audience and they help to build the know, like, and trust factor while you are doing other things in your business, particularly as solopreneurs. I mean, anybody in business has a sales funnel, especially big corporations do it. Those emails that you get from stores and stuff, those are all parts of sales funnels. They're long, drawn out, and evergreen sales funnels, but they're all sales funnels. But everybody does this, particularly solopreneurs need it because, like I said, our hands are in everything. Like, we don't have a staff. We don't have people we could delegate and be like, you do this, you do this, you do this. We have to do it all. And so there's only 24 hours in a day. And if you are a mompreneur who is also a solopreneur, or you are a wife and you have kids, or you are a wife, you have kids, a job, and you're building a business, sis, why don't you have a sales funnel? You are literally running yourself ragged trying to do everything when you can be nurturing your audience. And let's be clear, a sales funnel is not just magic potion, like you implement it and boom, 5-figure months out the gate. Like I said, it's a tool that goes along with everything else. You're showing up on your YouTube like you usually do. You're showing up on your IG or Facebook like you usually do, or your Twitter, or whatever your thing of choice is. You are crafting the emails in advance, or sending out email blasts once a week. You're doing the work. The sales funnel is just an added tool, just like how you would hire a graphic designer or a photographer as an added tool or added resource. It's the same thing with the sales funnel. So all of these things work together. The goal is business automation. The faster you can automate your business to the best of your ability, the faster that you can get back your time. You can reclaim your time, like Auntie Maxine said. So yes, Yasmin, you are definitely doing a lot. So I know the sales funnels are going to help you a lot. They're going to make a huge difference. Automation, it's a game changer. Like showing up live to do everything, it's a lot. The only thing I show up in the moment to do, obviously, besides my live streams, are posting content. But creating content, like the pictures and the quotes and all that, that's done in advance. I just post it live because I was using Later, which if you want to schedule your post, the Later app is great. It has the IG API. So meaning it can post directly to the app on your behalf. You don't have to go on the app and like press a button to post. If you want to do that, the Later app is phenomenal. Now, if you do the free plan, you could only schedule 30 posts a month, 1 post per day on one account. If you have multiple accounts you manage, like me, I have access to 3 IGs that I manage, 2 of my own, and I help my mom with hers. You have to pay for a plan through later, but it will allow you to schedule the post multiple posts per day on multiple accounts. And you can do that through IG, Facebook, et cetera, et cetera. Yes, reclaim my time. We ain't got no time. No time. Okay, I was up late last night preparing for the class because I took off Uber this week. I decided not to work Uber because I'm like, let me just focus it on this class and really lean in so that way I can still get like good rest and be rejuvenated and all that. So I was like, let me just finish this one thing. And so that's almost done. I got like 2 more pages to type of this document. And that's part of the special offer that will be offered at the end of class. But yeah, I was up till like 2 a.m. Then Christian woke up early, like 4:30 a.m. and was doing the most. So sis is tired. Okay. So this might just need a Red Bull or something like that. All right. So that's the background of why sales funnels are important. Now, I'm going to break down. How many do I have written down here? I think it's 4. Is it 4? Let's see. 1, 2, 3. I think it's 3. Yeah, I have 3 written down. So I'm going to write, let's see. Okay, I have some more. So I'm going to just break down these. These are the common ones. I think it's about 6 altogether. So there's 6 sales funnels that are really common that you see the most. So first of all, let me explain what a sales funnel is, because I said why they're important. So a sales funnel is just the journey that your customer takes from point A, from the time they see something or they like lock into your spider web. I kind of think of our businesses online as a spider web. Like when you come into my web, I got you. So now I got to lead you in a direction, a journey. So that's what the funnel does. It captures a ton of people, like an upside down triangle. And then as you move down and you get to the tip of that upside down triangle, you get the people that are actually going to purchase from you, that have converted from just onlookers. And funnels help to basically funnel out the people who are just audience members, spectators, to people that are actually going to become your clients and hopefully your consumers, meaning they are consuming everything you put out, because a client could just be a one-time client. The goal for me, at least, is to have consumers. And this is why I'm a fan of having multiple offers. I know some people believe in just having one offer, going evergreen and just doing that. If that works for you, knock your socks off. Business is not a one size fits all. But as for me and my house, I like to have multiple offers within the same concentrated niche and target area, because it allows me to turn clients into consumers. If I just have one offer, then you might go through that offer and be like, all right, well, never need that offer again, and you're gone to the next person. But if I have at least 3, 4, 5 offers, some could be digital products. They don't all have to be service-based or products, like actual physical products. You can have a mix. You can have product, service, and digital. You can have all digital. You can have all service. You can have all product. It's up to you. But it allows you to keep coming back for more, because now you might have enrolled in my coaching program to teach you how to create your own coaching, but then you might come back and be like, I do need that sales funnel class. And then you might be like, you know what? I could use an IG audit. And you're going to keep coming back, because now I'm keeping you in my web. It's like Walmart. Like I was telling someone the other day, one of my friends, I was like, Walmart is like a necessary evil, but their business model is bomb. I mean, I remember when Walmart first came about, at least on the East Coast, because they apparently been around since the 80s, I think, early 80s. I wasn't born yet, okay? But I remember when they came to the East Coast where I was raised, and the first one that came by my house was in Laurel, Maryland. My Maryland folks, what's up, y'all? What's up, DMV? And I was just like, what is this place? I was really little. I remember going with my parents, and we walked in, and it was just like a warehousey type place. And we were just like, okay, you got your stuff that you needed for the house or whatever. But over the years, they've become a one-stop shop. No matter how much you don't like Walmart, you got to go. So that's why I like to have multiple offers, and sales funnels help in all of those things, because you keep coming back for more. So what are some different types of sales funnels? Let's get into it. So the first one that is very popular, and honestly, everyone should be doing this regardless, is a lead generation funnel. Obviously, it does what it says. It generates leads into your email list, into your business, so that you can keep talking to them, because the more leads that you have, the more often you could talk to them, and the more leads you have, the higher the conversion rate. So this is why I say content is a part of your sales funnel, because posting content on your social media, your YouTube, whatever, it can't be the end all be all. It has to be a part of a larger marketing plan for the funnel. So you have to determine where the content plays a part in the lead generation funnel. Is a post on Instagram going to be the beginning part of your sales funnel? So they see a post, you tell them to click the link in your bio, they click the link in your bio, they hook up for a discovery call, they get on the discovery call, you tell them, you have to figure out what's the A to B and the steps in between so that you can make sure that you're nurturing them appropriately. But you're also getting them in your email list, because content marketing is powerful. Don't get me wrong, it's very powerful. I get all of my clients from content marketing, from YouTube and from Instagram. I have not really burst the Facebook bubble yet, but I'm getting into it because Facebook is where the money resides, okay? Facebook is where the people that are like established in their career, the aunties, the uncles that got some bread to let go of, that's where they're at. Instagram is very visual. It's very like, hey, this is what I'm doing. This is behind the scenes of my life. You start to feel like someone. It's like that. Facebook it could be more straight to the point, especially if you have a group and stuff like that. But, when you are generating these leads, you're able to see what are people being attracted to and what are they converting through the most. And so when you're able to figure out what the money resides on Facebook. My business page is a hot mess too, Yasmin. Like, I basically, at this point, I'm just reposting from Instagram on my business Facebook page. I got to come up with a whole different plan for it, because that's another thing. Each social media platform functions differently. Like, I can't come to YouTube with the same energy that I would do like a Facebook Live on, unless I'm doing StreamYard and I just let people know like, hey, it is what it is. I can't build my Instagram the same way I would build my Facebook. I can't build my Facebook the same way I build my Pinterest or Twitter. So, it's just like, you gotta, to really master these platforms, it takes a while. I'm an Instagram guru. Instagram is my favorite platform of choice because I could do it all. And Instagram literally takes every other platform's idea and implements it. So like Clubhouse was the thing. Now you can have up to 4 people on a live on IG. I don't really need Clubhouse. And I didn't have it anyway because I'm an Android user, but it's just like, I could do that on Instagram. I could do static posts, I could write, I could do video, I could do IG lives, IGTV, and you can monetize your IGTV now, like YouTube. Like, IG is just the one-stop shop. They're the Walmart of social media. So you can do reels like TikTok. It just makes sense to just like build up your Instagram. But also YouTube is great because when people put in a Google search, and if your SEO is on point, your YouTube videos come up. So I've actually gotten people from my YouTube that have paid me 4 figures for coaching because they put in something like a search. One of my clients, for instance, she was moving from New York to Atlanta. She put in like tips on moving to Atlanta or something. My video came up. She watched the video. I didn't even really pitch my coaching. I just mentioned it like, oh, I'm blessed now because God let me coach. I was telling my testimony. And she was like, oh my gosh, she coaches, found my stuff in the description box, reached out to me, and now she's a 4-figure client. So, it really does work, but you have to figure out, like I said, in this funnel, the lead generation funnel, you have to figure out where content falls into the mix of the funnel. Is it the beginning of the funnel? Is it in the middle somewhere? What type of content falls where? You got to figure that out. Thanks, Yasmin. I was really happy. I was like, look at God, look at God bringing people to my YouTube. So when you figure that out and you get them into your email list, like I said, you're able to just try out the funnel. Like how many content emails do you have to send out? How many sales pitch emails do you have to send out? How many maybe motivational or testimonial or case study emails you have to send out? And you play around with it until you find something that works, but you're able to see how many people converted out of that funnel. Because when you're able to figure out how many people convert, you're able to determine your conversion rate. And when you're able to determine your conversion rate, you're able to determine how many people you need to be reaching every month. And so that's the whole point behind, if nothing else, why you should be growing your social media when it comes to funnels. Because the more you grow your audience on social media, 9 times out of 10, the higher your conversion rate is going to be in numbers. So a good conversion rate is about 3%. So if you have 100 people on your email list and 3 of them convert, meaning you put out a sales pitch email and they actually buy or subscribe or opt into or whatever you are pitching to them to sell, that's a good conversion rate. So if you're thinking, okay, I have a 3% conversion rate. I only have 100 people on my email list right now, which means every 100 people, 3 people convert and become a customer. if you have to meet your monthly goal and you, let's say, have $1,000 goal and your product is only $1,000 a month goal and your product is only $50, that's only $150 a month if 3 people are converting. So you now have to do the math and figure out like how many people do I need to get to convert to get to $1,000, you know? And I don't know what 1,000 divided by 50 is. I don't know. But you will figure that out and you would be able to convert. So if you determine I need to be converting 100 people, then you need to be growing. You need to be growing and you need to be putting out the information to generate those leads. The best way to generate leads with the lead generation funnel is to have a lead generation magnet. So go on your social media and promote something that will generate leads, something that people want to know, that is not going to take too much out of you. Maybe it's a portion out of a product you've already created, or maybe it's a snippet. Like if you do a lot of video digital products, maybe it's just like a short video clip out of a longer video series that you did, but you can market that as a freebie or a low cost, you know, depending on the type of audience you have. They might not mind paying for a lead generation magnet or a lead magnet, but it's usually free. So a freebie that you would put out and be like, you can learn 7 steps to download my freebie, 7 steps to grow 1,000 followers in 60 days or something, you know, just something like that, that, you know, people in your audience will be interested in. But again, it's not taking too much out of you. Your freebie, your lead magnet should not be anything over the top. It needs to be something that you've already either created and you're just taking a snippet out of something else, or something you could create quickly because this is free. So you're not going to be doing the most, you know, and if you are charging, it's low cost. It's like $20 or less. So you're not going to be doing the absolute most. It needs to be something that's just like, you know, this is not money making. And so that's how you would basically go about the lead generation funnel. You would start with the lead magnet, solving a problem for your audience. And then when they go to the landing page to get the lead magnet, they would input their name and email, and now they're in your email list. And so that's where you segment out and you create the funnel, because now when they're in your email list, you would have automated emails, like 4, 5, 6 emails automated going to them at specific times, every 2 days or once a week, every 3 days, however you schedule it, you know, but that would nurture them and push them to the next product because they got the freebie. So the next product would be the thing that is the next step in the process. The freebie is step 1. The next product will be a paid product, not anything crazy. So if they didn't pay for the freebie, this product might be anywhere from like 20 to like, I don't know, $50 or something like that. And it will be the next step in the process. And then you could keep going and going. You could pitch more if you want, or you could just have them exit out the funnel and go into another funnel. It's whatever you want to do. So that's the lead generation funnel. The second funnel that's very popular is a webinar sales funnel. So webinar sales funnels are very popular because these can be automated out like from start to finish. So I don't know if you guys have ever been on YouTube and before you're like watching a video or something, or any webpage, Facebook, whatever, and they're like, you should join my free webinar. I'm gonna be teaching you this, and this, and you click to join, and it literally pops up with a time like 2 hours from the time you clicked, you know, so how it's like 3:28 here, I might click the link and it'll be like next webinar 6 p.m., you know, and you're like, oh, okay, you know, that's fully automated. Those people did that once. They did the live webinar once and they completely automated the process from start to finish. So they just now run ads and retargeting campaigns to get it out to people, or to retarget people that have seen it, maybe clicked and didn't go through the end of the funnel and or buy or whatever, and then they just keep doing it. And so it runs on its own. It has a life of its own. And it just basically introduces people to the subject matter. Again, the webinar in and of itself, the first time around is going to take more time out of you because you have to come up with the content that you're going to teach in the webinar. Considering that 9 times out of 10, this is also something that's free. You know, most of the time, these webinar sales funnels start with a free webinar. It should be something that's not over the top. All these freebies, like the start of the funnels, they are usually free, like I said, or they are very low cost. So it should never be something where you're breaking your back. You should never be breaking your back. It might be a little tedious to actually come up with your points and stuff, but you should never be out here like sweating, nervous, like not knowing what you're talking about, just feeling like you're giving a little too much. Teach your behind off, because the thing is, people are going to judge you off of the freebie. So if the freebie is trash, they're going to be like, I'm not paying for your paid product because this freebie didn't blow my socks off, you know? And so, yeah, it's been like, you gotta tape in advance. So plan it out in advance. You can literally plan out your whole year. Like if you know the subject matter well enough, you can plan out your whole year and be like, each month is just building upon the next month. And you can take like 2 weeks. It might take you 2 weeks. I know it might take me 2 weeks to do something like this. And you can just plan out your webinars. Like every month you could offer a different free webinar if you want. Or if it's something like people that want to go evergreen, like I know people that have evergreen coaching programs, you can do free webinars, like piquing people's interest for your coaching program and just keep running that campaign every month. Like advertising is definitely helpful. I feel like as you're growing in business, as you scale, you definitely should have an advertising budget, because this is also something else that helps to automate your business and reach people. So you don't always have to be doing it live. It's just that to really get the most bang for your buck, you got to put in the money. Because I know people that put in like $1,000 to like $2,000 a month on Facebook ads, between Facebook and Instagram, and even some Google ads, but they're making like $10,000 or more per month. So if you're only paying $1,000 to $2,000 and you making $10,000 or more, that's only like 10 to 20% of your monthly income. That's nothing. Like you can still listen, you still got 8,000 to 9,000 to play around with. So that's really good, you know? So it just depends on what you're doing and where you're at. But the webinar sales funnels, that's what it will be. You will be teaching something that is simple enough for you to teach, something that you know enough about, and then you will be leading them at the end of that webinar to your paid product. So at the end of the webinar, it's never a free product. The webinar was a free product. It's always a paid product. How much that product costs is up to you. I suggest it's at least $150 or more, especially if you're going to be sitting there teaching, you know, unless it's something that you're going to just do, you know, like, let me not say 150. I would say at least $100 or more. And that's being conservative, especially because I know a lot of you guys that watch my videos are aspiring entrepreneurs or new. So at least $100 or more. Ideally, just because, like I said, you sat there and taught a whole webinar for free. You gave them a lot of information and you gave them actual wins. You're not just talking fluff. You're not talking out the side of your neck, you know, because again, when you're giving these freebies, you got to teach your behind off, because people are judging you on everything you say or everything you write or everything that you do, because they're determining whether they want to spend their money with you or not. So if they get the freebie and they're like, that was lackluster, you know, when you come out with your paid product, they're not going to be eager to buy it. They're going to be like, yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I want to pay because I was expecting more and it just fell flat. So teach your behind off. Okay. You want people to be like, wow, this is free. She could have charged for this. Like, you know, that's what you got to do. So that's the webinar. And like I said, that is usually could be 100% automated. It just takes a lot of work up front, but once you get it done, you can completely automate that. So you ain't even got to be in person at all, especially if you're just selling digital products. If you're doing coaching, that's different. Your coaching will end up being live. The next popular sales funnel is a product launch sales funnel. So the product launch sales funnel starts with building anticipation for a product that you're going to launch. This is how I launched my coaching program. So last September 2020, I started building the anticipation about the coaching before I even knew what I was going to be coaching on. Like, that's when you show up on social media and you're like, I have a product that's coming up. I'm excited. I can't wait to tell y'all about it. Make sure you have post notifications on. Whoop, whoop, whoop. You know, like you're getting them hyped. You're bringing it up in conversation. You're bringing it up in your live streams, in your YouTube videos, in your email. You're letting them know in your email list when you're sending emails. You're letting them know, hey, this is coming down the pipe. Make sure you stay tuned, this, that, the third. And as you're figuring out what the product is, and you start just leaking out information. So as I figured out that I was going to be doing business coaching, I was like, letting that be known, like, yeah, I'm gonna be teaching y'all how to do coaching, and I'll be teaching you how to do this and that and the third. And you just really start building that excitement. So when the launch day comes, that's when the funnel begins, because the launch day comes and basically you've built up the anticipation up until this point. So you're increasing the likelihood that the product will actually be bought. So when launch day comes, you have the email funnel set up where it's like, they either buy or they don't buy. If they do buy, they go through one funnel. If they don't buy, they go through another funnel. And the emails are appropriate based on whether they bought or not, because you're nurturing them appropriately. If they bought, you might send a series of like new customer emails, nurturing them as a new customer. Like, since you bought this product, how is that working for you? Why don't you check this out? This will be a great compliment to that product. This, that, the third. Never feel like you can't sell to someone that bought, okay? Because when funnels start with someone buying, 9 times out of 10, they got the money to spend and they're ready to get their solution fixed. So you should be pitching to them. You definitely should. If they don't buy on launch day, then you're sending them a different set of emails. Maybe they have more questions. Maybe they need to understand what exactly the product is for, what it does, why it's important. So you're sending those kind of emails to nurture them before you re-pitch them. And then you just retarget. You just keep retargeting if you have to. So the next popular sales funnel is organic content marketing. This is social media. This is what 9 times out of 10 we are doing. Organic content. We are creating content, taking our own pictures, editing our own pictures, writing our own captions, figuring out our own, content schedule or whatever the case may be. You're creating organic content so you can grow organically online. You are posting and using hashtags. You're not paying for advertising or anything like that. You're using hashtags or reposting or asking people to repost and save and share so you can grow organically. And so the organic content, it's good if, again, you don't have an ad budget, because ads are going to help you grow faster and get in front of more people faster. But to really see the benefit of ads, you need to have money. And also, ads work best if your organic content is fire. It's better for you to start off organically, figuring out what content people resonate with from you, which content tends to get the best push, the best response. And then you take those best pieces of organic content and you put them into an ad, because now you know that, people really resonate with this over here. So I'm going to take these pieces, enhance them a little bit more, and then put them in a paid ad. I would not recommend coming out the gate using paid ads, because you don't know what people will resonate with yet. It's better for you to start organically on your social media pages, see what works, and then pay for Google ads or Facebook ads directly in the Facebook ad manager. Do not ever pay for ads through Instagram. It's trash. The reach is terrible. And I swear they hook you up with a bunch of bots. Do you use ads? I do use ads, but I use them how I had just mentioned. So I would take like a piece of content that I created organically, and if it did well, I would take that same thing. And I have some templates that I had bought, because I'm starting to outsource more. So I have some templates I had bought for Facebook ads. So I'll just take that content that did well and put it into the templates and then just put it into an ad. But I'm definitely not at the point where I do a lot of ads. I do ads usually when I'm trying to promote an event. So I did some ads for Saturday's class, or if I'm trying to, really honestly, it's to promote an event. I don't even use it to grow my audience, because I know how to grow an audience organically. So, I prefer to do it that way. But yeah, I use ads to promote an event, and I'll just see, okay, which one did the best, which caption did people like the most, and I'll just enhance it, and I'll put in the ad through the templates that I bought. So, but I do plan to get to a point where I'm doing more ads. I think the most I've ever spent for ads in one time is about $100. The good thing with Facebook ads is they charge you at the end of the month. So you can set your ad budget monthly, and you can set it in the thing too. And you can just say, I don't want to spend more than this. So it gets, hey, Alexis. So it gives you that liberty, but I've never spent more than 100. And I know for a fact, the people that I know that really use ads and get bank, they're spending like $1,000. Like they put in some bread for them ads, but that's my end goal. That's definitely like long-term. So organic content, so it's definitely an alternative to paid ads, like I said, and it's typically accompanied by a lead magnet. And then you direct the customer to the blog post or to the video, the webinar, or whatever you're trying to get them to, and proceed from there. So again, this is what 99% of people are doing on social media. They're posting organic content, and they're like, click the link in my bio to read the blog post. Click the link in my bio to go to my YouTube channel and watch the video. Click the link in my bio to register for my class. This is what they're doing. Or save the post and join me on IG Live. You're pointing people to the next step. And then once they get to the next step, then you just continue on in the funnel like you would do in a lead generation, or like in a lead generation funnel, where they get in, they go to the blog post, and then you might have something for them to buy at the end, or they get, they click the link in your bio, get to your YouTube, and then you might have something to subscribe, or they click the link in your bio, get to your class sales page, and then they're like, okay, they just continue on in the funnel. But organic content, it's great to start out. It grows your audience. This is why people too also say post 3 to 5 times per day, because if you want to grow your audience fast, you got to post a lot every day. And the more you post, the more you realize which organic content is the best for you and which ones aren't. Because sometimes certain things might resonate with my audience, but not with yours, and vice versa. So the next type of funnel is a discovery call funnel. This is for service-based people. We're like point blank period. If you have a service-based business, a coach like me, consultant, mentor, anything like that, anything where people need to book a call with you, or like you're going to be meeting with people weekly, bi-weekly, once a month, discovery call funnels are definitely something you need. And probably you're going to accompany this with other funnels that I've mentioned or I'm going to mention. So the discovery call funnel, the first point of the funnel is really the pre-frame email, or really when people book the call. So this funnel basically would tie into like kind of an organic content funnel, for instance, or even like paid ads. So the first piece of the funnel is when the customer is told to go book a call with you. So they go book a discovery call. And when they book the discovery call, you send them like a pre-frame email, a pre-call email, breaking down what they can expect in the call, what are some best practices to make the call go smoothly, et cetera, et cetera. That's the first point. The discovery call is the second point of the funnel. And then they basically, after the call, you're telling them on the call what they need to know, answering questions, et cetera, et cetera. And then after the call, you are sending a follow-up thank you email, or like a here's what we discussed, here's what we agreed upon. And then they finalize the purchase, which is signing up for your services or whatever the case may be, signing up for your coaching or whatever. And so you send them the contract and all the other stuff. This is probably the funnel that's the easiest in the sense of content. You don't have to create a lot of content around this funnel. You just got to know your stuff, because if you're a coach, a consultant, a mentor, anything like that, people are paying you 9 times out of 10 4 figures, sometimes 5, because some people be charging out here, y'all. Like they paying you some bread to get coaching. So you just got to make sure you know your stuff and you're prepared to answer their questions. But this is not a very content heavy sales funnel. It is more time consuming in the sense of booking a discovery call could be anywhere from 15 minutes to, I know people who hold hour-long discovery calls. My discovery calls are usually 30 to 45 minutes. So if you're getting booked out like crazy, it's just going to take a lot of time out of your schedule to talk to people, but it is a numbers game. Just like I said with the conversion rate with the email list. So the more people you talk to, the better your conversion rate will be. Again, a good conversion rate on average is about 3%. So if you know that 3% of the people that you talk to on the phone are going to be the ones to convert, and you need to make a certain amount of money per month, and you know what you charge for your products and services, then you need to work that accordingly to figure out how many people do I need to talk to make sure that 3% conversion rate is working in my favor. Are 3 people enough? Then I just need to talk to 100 people. Do I need to get 30 people? Then I need to talk to 1,000 people. Like it's that kind of thing. Or same for email. I need to be having 1,000 people on my email list if I need 30 conversions to make my income goals. If I need 3,000, I need to be speaking to 10,000 people or whatever. I think that's right. Or 100,000, whatever the case may be. You have to figure out the 3% and how that works for you. So the next funnel that I don't think I've mentioned, let me see. I think I might have mentioned them all. Okay, so I have one more funnel, and then I might answer any questions y'all have because we still got a little time. So the last funnel is the upfront funnel, as they call it. Like this is when people, sorry, I had to adjust my lace. Lord have mercy, all on the live, but we're family. We're family now. So the upfront funnel, this is like a purchase funnel, or like when people buy something from you and then that starts the funnel. So the lace was itching, sis. I was like, ooh, child. I was trying to hold out, but I'm like, I got to scratch. Got to adjust this lace, just slide it back a little bit, But the upfront funnel is, that's when people will start with the sale. So these funnels, a lot of people are scared to do it because it's like really direct. Like we are mess on the lives, but we family now. We family. Like y'all understand I'm wearing my wigs, okay? Because I got my straight backs on under this. Y'all don't want to see my little straight back cornrows, going back. And so a lot of people are scared to do these funnels, the upfront ones, because definitely. Like once you book the one-on-one, I work with you exactly on what you need. Like everyone who got my one-on-one coaching call, they walked away with resources and answers directly to them. I don't give cookie cutter answers unless it is like a just straightforward answer that's applicable to everyone. But they literally walked away with like their step-by-step actions to see the work that they need to see come to pass. So yeah, that one-on-one will definitely be helpful. And even though the website says 90 minutes, like I stay on as long as I need to. I've stayed on as long as 2 hours before, because I'm not going to cut you off in the middle of a breakthrough. I'm not going to be like, oh, 90 minutes, time to go. Like, if we're in the middle of really getting somewhere, I'm going to be like, let's just finish. As long as you got time, I got time. We just going to finish it to make sure that you get off the call and you're good to go, So definitely hit me up for that link. If you don't see it on my bio, it's on my Rondelle Martin page. So the upfront funnel would be when people start on a sales page. That's when they just go and they buy something. Maybe they saw it through organic content marketing. Maybe they were just Googling, like if you have an actual website and your SEO is on point and your website came up. But either way, you're leading them to a sales page. And you said you would cut someone off. No, you can't do that, sis. Not if they pay you. I get paid too good for that. Okay. If you were paying me like $10, I'd be like, yeah, we're gonna have to finish this another time. But I get paid good. That is hilarious. But these funnels are great because if someone starts off in your funnel paying for something, like I had mentioned earlier, they're serious. Like someone who comes out the gate paying and you didn't have to get on a discovery call. You probably didn't even really have to send emails unless they're on your email list, and they just, they're being nurtured by you. But you really didn't have to do anything. Like they just went on a sales page and bought. This is powerful because they're not here to play. They're here to get solutions. They're here to get their problems fixed. So everyone in this funnel is going to be, well, let me not say everyone, 9 times out of 10, more than likely, I can't guarantee, but more than likely, everyone in this funnel is going to be ready to pay again or pay more, So these are people that you can sell to boldly. Your therapist cusses. She doesn't care, and I'm going to be as cutthroat, and we pay her well. Oh my gosh, y'all, I cannot. But hey, you got to do what you got to do. I'm like, hey, if I got the time, we're going to make sure. Now, when I get really busy, when I have like hundreds and thousands of clients, I might be singing a different tune. But for right now, I can spare a few minutes, And so this funnel, it will start with the sales page. And then this is where you have that buy and that don't buy that I had mentioned earlier. So the buy people are the people that went on the sales page and they bought whatever was on the sales page that they wanted. And then they would get that new customer email sequence. That's typically like 4 to 6 emails on average. But these emails are more content heavy than sales heavy. Not saying that you can't sell them on the next product, but you're basically warming them up to the next product in these 4 to 6 emails. And then at the end of that buy sequence, that buy funnel, the new customer sequence, you're selling them a pricier product. So let's say they went on your site, they see a $50 class that they want to buy. And yes, yes, book me while I got time, sis. So they see a $50 class or something that they like. They buy it, they get 4 to 5 emails. The first email might be like, again, how's that product going? And you're just sharing like your backstory, why you decided to offer the class, who you are, the results other people have gotten or are getting. And then at the end of that $50 class might be a precursor to a $250 class or something, And so at the end of that 4 to 5 or 6 email sequence, you're going to sell that $250 class and be like, now that you've had the $50 class for, 3 weeks or however long the sequence took, why don't you check out this product over here? Like this one will help you resolve this problem that most people have, et cetera, et cetera. From the sales page, also, you would have another segment of people that did not buy. So the did not buy people, they would still get like 4 to 6 emails, but these emails are going to probably be answering questions about the product for them, again, explaining who you are, because you don't know how they found you. They might have just, again, Googled something or just seen a YouTube video and been like, let me check out this sales page. And they went on the page and they cared enough, they were motivated enough to get to the sales page, but they didn't buy. So you have to write the emails in a way that can answer any objections and clear any things up, because there's so many reasons why people don't buy. Maybe they just want to research more, depending on how long they've been following you or whether they know you or not. Maybe they got to the site and they realized the product is more expensive than they were prepared to pay for in that moment. You know, maybe they saw it and they were turned off. Like, you just don't know. So you just have to nurture them through the emails. And then at the end of the don't buy segment for the upfront funnel, you would send them back to the sales page that they saw before. So you would just keep retargeting as long as you have to until they make a purchase. And the retargeting is not going to be sending them literally the same emails over and over and over, but you would craft it in a way where the emails are different. You might even be pitching some other products in between, but you're still pitching that other thing that they didn't buy as well. And so it's important in this funnel that you're sharing value, like I said in the emails. And well, in any email, in any funnel, you need to be sharing value. But the upfront funnel, this funnel is good for products that are $300 or more. So if you, again, you're starting with the $50 product and then they might get to a $250 class, or you're starting with a $97 product and then you're going to pitch a $500 coaching segment or something. Like, you know, it's funnels. These funnels, the upfront funnel is good for people that are going to be spending more, because it's just straight to the point. You either buy it or you're not. But, you know, these are just some of the popular funnels, you know, that people tend to use. There is literally so many different types of funnels, y'all. My personal favorites are the webinar funnels, because I'm a video person. And honestly, if you are a video person or you don't have a ton of products, I highly suggest the webinar funnel. For me, I just love video. I will hop on a live in a minute. I will hop on a live with my bonnet on, with my head wrap. It don't matter. It's just so much quicker for me to say what I got to say on video versus typing everything out. If you are a writer, I would highly suggest the lead magnet one. Yeah, I would highly suggest the lead magnet one if you are a writer. And if you are someone that likes to create products, like you just have products out the wazoo, product launch, the product launch sales funnel is going to work for you, especially if you like to launch. Now, if you're trying to go evergreen, it might be better for you to just use like the lead generation, the lead generation funnel or the organic content funnel. It just depends on what you want, but those are the most popular. So to run through them again, you got the lead generation funnel. This is the one where, oh, yeah, that's fine, Yasmin. I'm going to be hopping over to your live soon. You have the lead generation funnel, which generates leads through a freebie. You have the webinar sales funnel, which starts with a free webinar or low-cost webinar, but typically free, more often than not. You have the product launch sales funnel, which is around building anticipation for a product that you're going to launch. You have the organic content marketing funnel, which is what most of us do on social media, starting with producing organic content. This is a great precursor to paid ads. Then you have the discovery call funnel. That's perfect for coaches, consultants, mentors, anybody that has those kind of things. Even if you have a membership site, depending on the nature of the membership site, you might still want to have some discovery calls. It just depends on what the membership site or the group membership is looking like, but you might still want to have some membership calls depending. Then you got, what else did I say? The upfront funnel. Yeah, I think those are all the funnels I said. I don't think I left anything out. And so the upfront funnel is when you are starting off with a sale. Someone buys something from you and then they enter the funnel from there. So the sales funnel, the upfront sales funnel is best for higher price products. If you got high ticket offers, it's best you start with this one right here. So those are all the sales funnels. Hope it helped. Like I said, if you are catching this replay before Saturday, March 27th, I am teaching a live private class on sales funnels. I will be breaking down 3 of these sales funnels that I listed. I cannot remember off the top. I know one is going to be, I already did the webinar one on my IGTV. I think one is going to be the product launch one, and another one is the lead generation. I have it all laid out in my program guide, y'all. I can't remember because I'm creating also a special offer for those who attend the class. If you cannot attend the class live, you will get the lifetime access to the class replay. Do not sleep on this because right now it's $20. When I sell the recorded class as a resale to the general public, the price will be going up exponentially. So make sure that you get in there and you are just in class, or at least you have your ticket so you can get the replay at this price. So that's Saturday, March 27th. Class starts at 11 a.m. Eastern, and it'll go to about 12:45 p.m. Eastern. It'll be about 15 to 20 minutes of Q&A at the end, and the rest of the class will be me actually teaching, like on the wall. I'll have a big sheet of paper here, and I'll just be breaking it down step by step so you can just plug it into your email system. So that's all I have. I'm gonna pray us out really quick because I want to hop over to Yasmin's page for her live. Y'all show her some love. Got to shout out my sis. And also next Tuesday is my testimony video. It's a collaboration with Bond with Christ, my girl Alexis. So she'll be sharing hers. Mine will be at premiering at 4 p.m. It's a video premiere. Hers will be premiering at 4:30 p.m. Eastern time. So definitely make sure that you are there because I'm going to be sharing my testimony. And it's a long time coming. You're welcome, sis. So I'm going to go ahead and pray us out. Dear God, thank you for bringing us here today. Thank you for waking us up and blessing us with another day, Lord. Lord, I pray that the information that I shared is really helpful for the entrepreneurs on this live, those who are currently entrepreneurs or aspiring entrepreneurs. Lord, I pray that you just continue to shed knowledge and shed light on things that we should be doing to just make sure that we can obviously keep you at the first and foremost of our businesses, but also automate our businesses so that we can have time to spend with our loved ones, time to do the things that you call us to do, and to show up energetically and enthusiastically. Lord, I pray for our businesses that they would thrive and that we would give you all the glory, the honor, and the praise. Lord, I pray for the class on Saturday, that anybody that needs to be in there, that you would lead them to that class, Lord, and that you would just give me all the knowledge to impart within that time frame to really help them, Lord Jesus. Lord, I pray that you just cover everyone as they come and they go today. I pray that you intercede in their lives in any way that they might need you right now, Lord. And I thank you for what you've done, what you're doing, and what you're going to do. In your name I pray, amen. All right, y'all. So I can't wait to share my testimony as well. I'm going to keep it short because, y'all, my testimony, we could be here all day talking, but it's going to be less than 30 minutes, but I'm excited. So thank y'all for joining me live. I will see y'all next Tuesday. Again, next Tuesday is a video premiere. So the difference between the video premieres and the lives is the lives, I'm sitting here in real time. You're talking to me like we're face to face. The video premieres, you're not seeing me. It's an upload, but I'm in the chat. Like how people are in the chat right now. I'm in the chat talking with you live, and we're talking and watching all at the same time. So hey, Shanique. I think I said your name right. Shanique. I'm sorry if I'm butchering your name. So my bad. But you know, the video premieres, it's like that. I'm in the chat with you talking live. So share with a friend, invite somebody. I will be sharing the gospel and my story and how Jesus impacted my life. Y'all, my story is interesting. I should write a memoir, and I think I might just at some point in my life, but it's all to the glory of God. It's all for Jesus. And we're coming up on Easter, Resurrection Sunday. That's why Alexis and I decided to do this collab, because at the end of the day, people need the good news. People need the good news of Jesus. They need that salvation message of Jesus. So invite somebody to listen to the collab and to just hear our story. You know, I'm always here to answer questions. So I'm gonna hop over to Yasmin Williams Woods live stream. Y'all go ahead, click the link on her to get to her page and watch the live stream. And thank y'all for joining me live. I will see you next Tuesday. And don't forget to click the link down below or in the chat to get to the class for Saturday. So I'll see y'all. Love you. Bye.